Okay, so I watched the third episode of One Piece live action, and I, again, still love it. It's doing such a great job, and I gotta give kudos once again to casting for nailing it. I love the actor who plays Usopp. He does such a fantastic job. To be honest, like Usopp in a way is a bit of a hard character to nail because he is in some ways the closest to the audience. Like Usopp has none of the powers that like the rest of the Straw Hats do, but he wants all of the adventure that they have, which is like an audience member. I can't fight like Zoro or stretch like Luffy. You want to join that journey if you're a fan of One Piece, right? Which is the same as Usopp, but he's also the one who's a little bit more quote unquote cowardly because he's very aware of his mortality and like the fact that he does not have these special powers, but there are these huge giants of like strength coming at them who are trying to like defeat them. So he's very aware that he could like potentially lose his life. So it's a hard act to balance, to be both like sympathetic to like Usopp and his lies and like also be rooting for him. But I think this actor does a good job, at least so far, of nailing Usopp. And I love to watch the scenes of him like you sort of see him running around and like telling those lies, but you kind of then understand why he tells those lies. The connection that he has with Kea, which is seems a little bit more romantic in the live action, which I'm loving. I was already shipping them in the anime, so this is fun to watch. I also gotta say, what did I love? It was interesting they killed Mary, and I'm pretty sure he's dead because that corpse was down there with Zoro, and he didn't seem to like have any indication that that guy was breathing. But it's interesting they killed him because in the anime I don't think they've killed anyone. I'm not fully caught up in the anime, but they haven't killed anyone yet. Luffy will fight villains multiple times because none of them actually dies, right? And their quote dream may die, but they themselves do not. So it's kind of interesting to see that the live action does deviate from this with having some sort of like actual morale, people dying. They have to be careful though. You don't accidentally kill someone who is needed, which is probably why Oda's there to be like, he's an important character later on. So that's kind of fun. But I'm enjoying everything, and it's interesting to see how much more Kobe is involved, which again is like probably very strategic of them. Like they've casted this character. He is in some ways like a foil to Luffy, where he is instead of being a pirate, he wants to be a marine, and he's going at like learning with Luffy's grandfather, but it's interesting to see it from his point of view, as well as to see him then earlier on in like the arcs. I'm kind of enjoying that because in the anime specifically you don't see Kobe again until much later on. Then you kind of get like one episode where like you get all the like flashbacks of what happened. I'm not sure if it's different in the manga. Maybe I should read the manga and then kind of compare the whole like arcs to each other. That would be interesting. Idea for next time. Other than that, I'm so far really enjoying it. I can't wait to watch the rest and for second season. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you liked the third episode as well, and if you felt differently or the same as I did. Thank you all.